Every time I delete Instagram, TikTok, or Twitter, I'll get a DM from my friends and they're like, bro, why are you not responding to my messages? And I'm like, welcome to another episode of Ramadan Radio, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. This is Abdullah joining from Dallas, and today I have Hazel with me. Hazel, how are you doing? Tell me a bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm also from Texas. We're
Nice.
just very excited to be here.
Great, that's great to hear. Hazel, do you go to school, high school, college?
Yeah, I'm a freshman. I go to college and I'm studying law. Hopefully, I'll go into law school.
Very nice, very nice. Today's episode is about detoxing from social media during Ramadan. It's a topic that I struggle quite a bit, if I'm being honest. I've tried it multiple times, but I had very little success. How about you, Hazel?
Yes, I also find it quite difficult. It takes a courage to stop yourself from going into social media and getting all that bad influence. Whether it's good or bad, it's just time consuming, and especially during Ramadan where we want to focus on our deen and our prayers. It is definitely a struggle, I might say.
And I feel like the hardest part of it is just not deleting social media, but the fact that you are cutting off a way of communications with your friends. Every time I delete Instagram, TikTok, or Twitter, I'll get a DM from my friends and they're like, bro, why are you not responding to my messages? And I'm like, I just did. And they're like, no, on Instagram, on Twitter. And I'm like, we can just talk here, but they send memes or you have group chats in those social medias for linking up and all that stuff. And I find it quite a bit challenging, if I'm being honest.
No, definitely. I totally agree. You have to sacrifice of missing out on some fun stuff. Also missing some trends, because in this age, a trend is happening every now and then in a friend group where they're making jokes. You just don't get the joke.
Exactly. For example, there was this Turkish song trending in right now, and I'm not gonna mention the name. And even my American friends are coming at me and they're singing this Turkish song, and I have no idea what the song is because I've been too busy studying. So I was out of the loop, and then I'm like, they are singing Turkish. And I'm like, huh? What's happening right now? That was quite a bit interesting for me. But I've been trying to use social media less as we are getting closer to Ramadan. I've been trying to put time limits on the apps, only check it maybe an hourly for 5 minutes to see if anyone messaged me, to check that, or else I have not been touching it or try not to. But whenever I'm going to sleep, whenever I'm in my bed, I still have that 1 hour doom scrolling session, unfortunately, and I've been trying to reduce that as well. What's your attempts on detoxing from social media right now?
So me and my family came up with this solution. It's no phone time after 7 p.m. It is the ideal method, obviously, but it's quite hard to put up your phone after 7 p.m. But yeah, that's the method that I've been trying. And not only with social media, just stop looking at your devices, because somehow if you have your phone, you're gonna go into those apps. There's no doubt in that.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's why whenever I'm studying, I have my phone, of course, on my desk just in case, but I have it screen looking down. So whenever there's a notification pop up, I don't see it. It just vibrates. And if it's something important, people will call me surely, right? That's
Yeah.
what my mindset is. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Always phone looking down, never looking at it. If it vibrates, if it makes a sound, if it's important, they're gonna call me. Just get your job done, go through with your day, stop looking at your phone. That's my mindset at the moment.
Yes, also letting your friends know that you're gonna be off of social media, or you're gonna put limits to yourself. There would not be any hard feelings, or they would not say, hey, you forgot my messages, you did not text me back, why are you ghosting me, why are you not replying to my messages? That is such a great explanation. One of my friends, actually, she did that. She just messaged every one of her friends, letting them know, hey, I will not be using social media during Ramadan, just letting you know, if you message me, I'm not ignoring you, I just don't have the app anymore. Put limits.
Or one of my friends have it in their bio, not using Instagram at the moment, in his Instagram bio.
See, such a good trick. I mean, that gets the job done.
Mm-hmm. And how long have you been trying this detoxing yourself? For me, I just started like 2-3 weeks ago, so I'm still quite new to it. What's your experience? How long has it been since you started doing it?
So I've been trying to do it for almost 1 year, and it's been working, but off and on, off and on. I've been also looking at my social media. If I don't put the limit to myself, if I don't discipline myself, I find myself looking at YouTube shorts, TikTok, Instagram at 12 a.m. Instead of sleeping, I'm just on my phone. And actually, one of my New Year resolution was to lower my screen time to hopefully 5 hour. No matter what I'm doing, 5 hour. It can be like a business call, it can be a group call, or talking to my friends or family. Just keeping it at minimum at 5 hours.
Very nice, very nice. Yeah, we want all of our listeners to try these methods as well, because our main focus during Ramadan should be Deen, our spiritual side, spending time with family, friends, our loved ones together to remember, because Islam is a social religion. It's not one that you live alone yourself. That's why we have Taraweeh, that's why we have Tahajjud, where we can pray those stuff together. We have 5 times of prayers where it's recommended to go to the mosque and pray together, especially during Ramadan, which I've been trying. So whenever I'm detoxing from social media, I'm trying to fill those holes with IRL friends, family, trying to spend time with them together as much as I can. And I find it much more enjoyable. I've made some new friends recently, been spending time with them instead of doom scrolling on Instagram or stuff like that, and it's been very nice so far.
Definitely. I mean, we're already fasting. We're already testing our nefis. Why not also test our nefis on social media and our phone time? Also, one of the many reasons that my friends and I used to say to myself was, oh, I'm just using the app for the camera, for the filters. And one recommendation I have for that is, yes, we want to keep having good memories. Yes, we want to record those memories. Get a cute little digital camera and just take pictures on that instead of just using your phone.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you for the suggestion. That's it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Tell me please in the comments, what do you do during Ramadan to detox from social media, maybe television, maybe even video games, because these do take a lot of time and that we should not be spending during Ramadan, probably, where we should be focusing on our deen. Please tell me, let me know your experiences on how you detox from social media during Ramadan, guys. But that's it. Thank you for joining me, Hazel. See you guys in the next episode.
Thank you for having me. Bye.
Bye bye.